Can I ask you why am I being pulled over?
Why step on off me?
Why am I being pulled over? Okay. You didn't tell me why I'm being pulled over. You didn't ask me for my license or my registration.
Okay.
So
I did explain to you that. All right. I'm concerned. You reached when I. Well,
I didn't reach for nothing. Okay. I didn't reach for anything, officer. My hands are right here.
Roll the window down.
I don't have to roll the window down.
I'm asking you to step out so I can pat you down, make sure there's no weapons, we can continue the traffic stop. Listen, man, I'm not going to tell you again, you're going to go sit in my car. If you don't stand over there.
But you are searching my car unlawfully and illegally.
You're walking up on me, behind me, in the lane of traffic.
But you are searching my car unlawfully and illegally, sir.
I am not. Okay.
Yo, can somebody tag a turn?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry Jordan, and he's from the channel My Crasshole Opinion, and the video you are about to watch is not only going to surprise you, it is going to disturb you. And if it does not surprise you, I'm sure the Fraternal Order of Police appreciates your most recent donation to make sure that they can violate the rights of folks just like Larry Jordan. Larry, you were traveling home from a wedding, and you get pulled over by police. What was the first thing the cop said to you?
Can you step out the car, please?
I'm surprised. He didn't ask you for your license, your registration. He didn't explain why you were being pulled over?
Nope, not until later. Not until after he pulled me out. After a couple of times of asking me, then he claimed I reached, pulled me out the car, threw me against the car, searched me, searched my vehicle, then asked me for it.
Wow, this cop must have been really, really scared. A really high-profile stop. I mean, I can only guess. What was the reason you were pulled over? What did he cite as a citation?
Citation was the violation was the inspection sticker that was not there.
So, just so I understand, we don't ask for ID. We don't ask for registration. The first point of contact when we pull you over is to rip you out of a vehicle over an inspection sticker. And the cop was right. You were reaching for your ID and your registration.
Yeah. I laugh so I won't be upset. But yeah, that's pretty much right. I was violated for doing what legally I should have done.
Now, everyone has a different opinion and a different understanding of what it is to be pulled over by police. I think the basic feeling that most people get is, oh, crap. What was your feeling when you first saw the lights? And then what was your feeling the moment you were ripped out of the car?
My feeling when I first saw the lights is I'm legit. I'm legal. All my taxes are paid, so I'm cool. But the way he threw the lights into the car was pretty intimidating. Like, why are you trying to blind me? Then as he approached the car with another flashlight, again, why are you trying to blind me? And his initial questions of, hey, step out the car, just scared me. And me seeing, I watch a lot of cable. I watch YouTube. I see a lot of things. So being a black man in this world, and there's a lot of oops that ends up with our lives taking. So I didn't want him to give me a oops, either by tasing me or shooting me, claiming that I did something that I didn't do. So I was a little fearful of the what if as he was violating me.
Now you get pulled out of the car, Larry, and you can see the look of absolute terror on your face, because it's just you. For all intents and purposes, it's you, it's you, him, your camera, his camera. He has the ability to delete his camera and your camera. Did the thought ever go through your mind that you might not make it home from this stop?
Yep. I thought, one, when he was pulling me out, that he can trip back and both of us get hit by oncoming traffic. Then I thought him keep claiming that I reached was going to give him his right or his opportunity to shoot me. I really thought I was going to get one to the side or one to the back.
Now, let me ask you a question, and we spoke about this briefly on the phone. Do you think if it was me driving in my Mercedes, you know, with all my souped up Nike gear on, and
no.
the police so what do you think? Do you think that the color of your skin played a factor in this stop?
driving while black, being a dread dude. Milton, Massachusetts is a primarily uppity part of Massachusetts. So, you know, there are not too many of my hue in that part of town. And again, I was literally followed. So as I was coming off, he was entering the highway, followed me back off, and then aggressively did the story that I said. So yeah, I just felt as though, you know, if I was Brad, or if I had a crew cut and white skin, I would have been properly. The procedures would have been attained. They would have went according to procedure.
And you've been trying, you did file a complaint. You've been trying to get this officer's information for almost 2 months since this incident has happened. And the police have given you virtually no information, including the police officer's name, right?
No, I don't have it at the moment. I have his number, but not the full name. But I'm sure I'll get it, though. It's public information. I just got to dig a little more.
How would it make you feel if I told you that after 2 months of digging, you feel like this is a situation contributed to your race? You could get no information, including the officer's name. How would it make you feel if I told you that after we got off the phone yesterday, it took me less than an hour to get on the phone, confirm that his name is State Trooper Ryan CRUMBAKER of the Massachusetts State Police out of the Milton Barracks. He served as a Marine in the Marine Corps and then in the private sector working on nuclear protection and emergency management. That took me 45 minutes to get.
Wow. Pays to have that color hue skin, huh?
Obviously the state police are going to see this video. So,
yeah.
You know, right now it's just you, Larry. It's the internal affairs officer, lieutenant, or captain, and they haven't given you the attention that you deserve. They haven't given credibility to your story. They violated your rights. So with them watching right now, what do you expect to happen? What do you want done?
I want to be compensated in a way where, you know, rather it be financially, rather it be through a public apology, rather it be through demonstrating through disciplinary actions that my people can drive through your city or your town or your jurisdiction without having to fear for our lives. I mean, and that's just I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna keep it as succinct as that. I mean, it might sound dramatic, but I fear for my life. When I'm getting pulled out of a car, I fear for my life. So just let's help me help the future with being treated correctly.
It's fair to say that there's a bridge that needs to be gapped. And, you know, as the citizens attempt to closen the gap, police seem to be doing their best to widen the gap. And they're causing this large disconnect between we the people and them the police, advancing the saying that, you know, it's for thee, not for me. We need to make sure that we have a clear understanding that the inmates can run the asylum. For the intents and purposes, we the people are not specific to income, not specific to color, not specific to sexual orientation, color, or creed. We the people are protected by 3 colors: red, white, and blue. The state police did you an injustice, and I would ask the state police as they watch this video, because I know you are, and when you start hearing about this video, which I know you will, that you offer this man the compensation that he deserves, and you're lucky. He's not out there trying to get a paycheck. He'll settle for an apology. But will the police be man enough and righteous enough to admit that they were wrong? Look at the track record and we'll go from there. Larry Jordan, everyone, please subscribe. His link's in the description, also pinned to the top of the comments. His channel is called My Crass Ol' Opinion. Also links to his other you'll see his other Rassel opinion. And you'll see his other social media contacts that he wants put in there as well. Make sure you stick with him, because the birth of an activist publicly, that's not always the same date as the birth of an activist privately. He's been standing up for his rights as well as others for a long time. It takes a brave individual to step forward. When no one knew his name, he thought the police were going to take his life. Now people do know his name. Hopefully they about face. So we'll check you guys in the next one. Enjoy this video. What's going on, everybody? In today's video is about Massachusetts State Trooper Ryan CRUMBAKER. His LinkedIn page says, I am a trooper at the Massachusetts State Police. Prior experience includes a background in nuclear and private security, as well as military service with the United States Marine Corps and extensive work in emergency management. What should be included in his portfolio is his immediate want and need to violate any citizen's rights. Enjoy and watch to the end.
Nope. Can I ask you why am I being pulled over? Why am I being pulled over? You didn't tell me why I'm being pulled over. You didn't ask me for my license or my registration.
Okay.
So
I did explain to you that. All right. I'm concerned. You reached when I.
Well, I didn't reach for nothing. Okay. I didn't reach for anything, officer. My hands are right here.
Roll the window down.
I don't have to roll the window down.
I'm asking you to step out so I can pat you down, make sure there's no weapons, we can continue the traffic stop.
But you didn't ask me for you didn't do the law and you asked me for my license or registration. You don't have probable cause to pull me out, officer. Okay. You know the law.
I don't need probable cause. I need reasonable suspicion that you're armed and dangerous. At which point
you don't. You came to the car.
Step out of the car, sir.
But officer, I'm legit as all hell. Okay. I'm just saying.
Your car?
Yes. Okay. Everything on me is legit, but it's your approach. You came up to you pulled me over, you threw the light in my face, you never told me anything, and then you're like, you're suspicious.
Because you're reaching when I walk up.
Reaching for what, officer? Both my hands, one hand is on the phone and my other hand is there.
Do I need to start another?
No, but you can call another car because I told you I'm legit in all ways, but you didn't ask me for anything. You just said step out the car.
Are you refusing to step out?
I'm not refusing anything. I'm just asking you to do your job. You're supposed to ask me.
Are you refusing or are you going to step out?
Can I get your sergeant? Can I get whoever's in charge? Because you're
sergeant for the Boston area.
I'm coming off the exit. You came off the exit, then you came back here just to pull me over.
Yeah, then you don't have an inspection sticker, my man.
But you have to ask me for my license and registration so that I can give you the paperwork.
Worry about officer safety first.
No, you're lying now because you said I reached and all this other stuff. You're looking.
Step out, sir.
Look. This is my license.
Stop reaching. Stop reaching.
I'm not reaching. Step out of the car.
Step out of the car.
I'm giving you my license.
Look, I'm putting it. Step out of the car.
I'm giving you my license and registration.
Step out of the car. Face the car.
I don't have anything. What are you doing, man? Oh my God! I just came from a wedding. I don't have anything. Here is my license and registration. Oh my God!
Put your hands on the car.
I don't have anything, officer.
I just told you about reach and you go and you reach.
I didn't reach for nothing. I'm giving you my license and registration. I don't have an inspection sticker because look, this is the paperwork. Okay, now that you search me, I don't have.
Step over here.
I don't have.
Step over here.
You are unlawfully detaining me now.
You have a license on you?
Yes.
Is it on your person?
It's on my person.
Let me see that.
My God, dude.
What's the arguments for, man? Like
your approach. I just said you threw the flashlight in my face, so I just asked you why is the light in my face. You said step out the car because I reached. I said I never reached for anything.
Let me just see.
I ain't drink, I ain't smoke. I'm like, yo, it was the approach. And again, like I said, I'm driving down the highway. You come straight off the exit, and then you follow me when I take the exit. I'm going Norfolk Street. I live on Norfolk Street, Dorchester. Okay. Here, sir. Right. And here's the identification saying why I don't have an inspection sticker.
Okay.
And my valid registration. You know it's unlawful for you to pull me out of a car for no probable cause, man. Everything on my car is legit. Right. You said I reached, and I hope there was a camera on there because I ain't reached for nothing. Right here, so what did I reach for, officer? If you're being a lawful servant, what did I reach for?
There's no weapons, right?
I do have a pocket knife right there in that door right there by you. Right there. And I work carpentry, so that's why I have it to cut.
That's fine. Like, it's not legal.
And that's a broken one. You could toss it, you could throw it away, but you don't have no. You see, I have my speakers. I'm coming from DJing.
Relax, all right?
Yeah, I'm not nervous. I'm just saying, you're going through my car for nothing. Unlawful search. Look at it. I don't got shit in my car.
Stand back over there, all right? Hey, this car's coming by. Yeah, I don't want you in the trouble.
Searching my car for nothing. I was smoking, but gonna find my weed. That's my personal smoke.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna tell you again. You're gonna go sit in my car. If you don't stand over there.
But you are searching my car unlawfully and illegally.
You're walking up on me behind me in the lane of traffic.
But you are searching my car unlawfully and illegally, sir.
I am not. Okay.
Yo, can somebody tag Attorney Lawrence Kelly for me, please? Lawrence Kelly, can you please tag Attorney Lawrence Kelly for me, please? I don't have any guns. I don't have any knives. Well, you saw my knife. You going through my food?
That's it. That's not true. So you do have now.
I have a knife. This is not unlawful to have a knife.
Okay.
But you're unlawfully searching through my car. You know you ain't supposed to go in my glove box without a warrant. You know that. Come on, officer. Come on. You gonna break in my speakers now? It's a weed box. That's an old weed, man. All I do is smoke weed and I'm coming from a party. Like, what the fuck?
Wait right there.
I sure will. He's an asshole, man. I didn't do nothing. Car legit. Look, I just got my car registered June, but I 24. He didn't have no probable reason to even pull me over. He said no inspection sticker. I just got pulled over for the inspection sticker where in Stoughton, where I gave him a license and registration. The sticker says, yo, because I don't have a front plate, because the registry's supposed to send me a plate, they gave me the paperwork saying that I can drive valid without the inspection sticker. But he came straight up to the car, threw the light in my face. Yo, can you step out the car? That's why I threw the slide on. Like, yo, this nigga bugging. Talking about his safety. All those cop lies, you know them cop lies for my safety. Yo, roll down the window, opened my door, started pulling me out. He didn't put me in cuffs because he knows everything he's doing right now is off the fucking books. That's why he ain't put me in cuffs. Talking about if I'm detained, why he just letting me stay like this. He knows everything he did is not fucking right. Everything he's doing right now is not fucking procedural. If he just saw me, I got 2 zips in the car. He saw the onions. He didn't take the weed. Everything on me is legit. Now he gonna try to see if I got warrants. Probably try to create some bullshit. No reason to pull me over. I'm coming down the highway. I see him get off the exit, right? So when he's coming onto the highway, I'm getting off 2B, because y'all know right here on the Milton, I'm getting off 2B. He just came off 2A, followed me on 2B, threw his lights on, threw his flashlight straight, and you know how they turn their light so you can't see in the car? Then he comes up talking about, yo, I reached. What the fuck am I reaching for? I don't got nothing in the car. What the fuck am I reaching for? I got a pizza box in the car and my fucking speakers, because me and Mikey Mystic just DJ'd a party. I'm like, I wasn't speeding, I wasn't...
Here's what we do, alright? I wrote you a citation for the inspection sticker.
But you see the paperwork, so can I have the paperwork back saying that it's valid for me?
I left it in the car there for you.
So what's the citation for?
There's no paperwork that says that you can have a car that's not inspected.
So what does that paperwork say? It says that...
That's your registration.
I gave you 2 pieces of papers.
Alright. So listen, if you feel...
Alright, yeah, we're gonna go to court. I'm gonna see you in court. Cool,
all
thanks.
The instructions right there.
Cool. You gave me both pieces of paper?
You got 20 days.
Did you give me both pieces of paper?
Right on the
You have a great day, man.
You're all set.
Yeah, man. Fuck out of here. Cunt. Now, if I didn't have the fucking correct paperwork, let me make sure he fucking put my paper back. Yo, you didn't give me my registration, dude. I don't have my registration or the paper. I don't have the... I don't have the registration nor the paper.
I left it right on the driver's seat there.
My man.
In my glorious opinion, Massachusetts State Trooper out of the Milton Barracks, Ryan CRUMBAKER, is possibly quite the worst law enforcement officer I have ever seen. Despite the fact that he served in the military and he swore an oath to uphold people's constitutional rights, he could not wait to violate my crasshole opinion's constitutional rights from the get-go. Normally, a traffic stop will start with a police officer asking the driver for their license and or their registration. Not this traffic stop. Being able to see through the driver's vehicle, he was able to determine that there was no valid inspection sticker, told him that he was armed and dangerous, and then physically removed him from the vehicle. The problem here is that this officer was looking to act first and investigate later. Turns out, as I described in the vehicle, that my crasshole opinion had a reason for not having an inspection sticker. In Massachusetts, you cannot have a valid inspection sticker unless you have a front license plate. He did not have a front license plate because at the time there was a license plate shortage. So the Registry of Motor Vehicles sent him a letter that he could show to any law enforcement officer explaining why he did not have a front plate. But fruit of the poisonous tree comes into play because the officer, while tailing him at night, at least a mile behind, can't see through the vehicle to know that he doesn't have a front inspection sticker or is missing a front plate. That aside, even if he did, the first thing he should have said was, license and registration. I noticed you didn't have an inspection sticker. I noticed you were missing a plate. He didn't do any of this because he forgot the very oath he swore to uphold when he became a member of the United States Marine Corps. Shout out to my crasshole opinion, whose link is in the description and pinned at the top of the comments, for standing up for his rights, for documenting the video, and being willing to speak to me about the violation of his rights. You guys can subscribe to him. I urge you to do it. And remember, they're your rights. If you don't use them, you lose them, and that's the reason I stopped you today.